Yo, Kuma, you ready?
Let's do it.
You ready? You ready?
Ready. Yeah, man, ready.
Ooh, this is me, the one and only. Oh, I'm sorry. This is me, the beautiful and lovely Bodega, here with my beautiful and voluptuous co-host.
Okay.
The one and only Kuma the Bear.
Hey, everybody. We here today.
And today, we have special guests from across the pond. Please introduce yourselves to the good people.
Yo, it's your girl Sashh.
And it's your boy Smoothie, DJ extraordinaire from the Last Orders podcast over in London.
Hey.
Yo! So how long you guys been doing the podcast for?
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months now. We started like 2 weeks before we got locked down.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I know that exact feeling.
When did you guys want to start the podcast?
What made us start it?
Yeah, like what we're gonna.
We would, to be honest, it was in the works for a while. We kept talking about it.
For years.
We made so many different WhatsApp group chats. Yeah, we need to do this. Let's meet up for this day and get to a studio, start recording. Everyone was flopping everyone. And then eventually we said, listen, you know what? We need to do it.
Yeah, I got fed up. I was like, everyone come to my house on Sunday.
You just started doing it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Just like you put the gas on, things start rolling.
Yeah,
exactly. So we're here.
So, all right, man. Let's get into the first topic. Did anyone check out Bryson Tiller's album?
Yeah, we did.
Hold on, wait. Before we go there, I want to ask, how do y'all feel about Bryson Tiller?
Okay.
Like, honestly, for me, he's the sound clapper.
Wait, no, wait, don't say it. No, okay. Don't do that. You gotta let them speak first.
Yeah, so he to get his opinions out.
Yeah,
I was ready.
First, let them. Come on. Okay,
go. You're right. So, how do y'all feel about Bryson Tiller?
I like Bryson Tiller, but obviously he's not come out with. He's not. How should I say it? I mean. He puts out music and then he goes missing for a while.
Yeah.
A while?
And then he puts more music out and then goes missing for a while.
There's no consistency.
There's no real consistency. Like, if he kept on, like, if maybe he brings an album out, then the following year maybe brings out maybe 1 or 2 feature tracks or whatever, then drops an EP, and then comes back again with a feature album, but is always consistent year on year. I reckon he'd be bigger than what he is now anyway.
But do you think he has the content to?
No.
Oh no, that's just a great question. I'm just gonna hold on my response to that great question.
He don't. I don't think he does.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think he does.
He calls himself Pen Griffey, don't he?
Yeah.
Is pen good enough now?
No, it's not.
Telling you lot to save it for me. Please save it for me.
I don't think his pen is good at all. I think he had one good album in him.
That album was his life's work.
Yeah, that first album was the best.
I think.
You think he peaked after his first album?
Oh man, he peaked bad. Like bad. Like he touched the skies and fell harder than Mace. Boom.
My man hit the sun like Kid Icarus and fell down like he didn't have wings to begin with.
Like every
Oh no! Didn't we get a remix like a year later?
Yeah. Like, I'm like, yeah, he gave us the deluxe. Like, why are you giving this to us now, bro? We don't want this.
You had like a 3-month window where this would have been viable.
The album's not that bad though. The album's alright though. I like it, man. I like it.
Okay.
You liked it? Okay.
But I don't know whether there's enough replay value.
It's not gonna win a Grammy.
Yeah, no. I'll probably listen to it maybe once or twice more, and then I'll listen to something else. It wasn't like I turned it on and listened to it and it was rubbish. It was alright.
Yeah, there's no Instagram captions.
Yeah,
but that's important. Like the quotability of the album, it has to be there.
Yeah, that's why you need breakaway tracks. Yeah. And like, would you say there was like any certain songs or tracks on that whole album that you're like, oh, I like this one?
Probably the Drake track.
Yeah.
No, that don't count.
Because like
that's the Drake.
No, but that song was giving me no guidance vibes. That's what it was giving me.
But you're saying it's a good song because it reminds you of a Drake song.
Realistically, that is what's being said.
Yeah, basically.
So like that's just added to Drake's repertoire. You know, when Drake does a verses, he could pull out every name. He could pull out the person he's fighting. Probably that's Drake.
Yeah. Like we know Drake is probably going to perform the song more than Bryson.
Oh, honestly. Like,
you know what? You're true. That is so true.
Yeah, he's probably gonna perform the verse like in between like big hits.
honestly, you just gonna
Like,
throw it in there. He's like,
extended.
2C slide, just slide into this. You'd be like,
Right.
well, why? Because he can. He's Drake. It's just it's gonna work.
Well, it's like the album was just like it just sounded like a bunch of SoundCloud music.
Oh, so I can finally say it now.
Yeah, you can say it.
Bryson
Bring that shit
Tiller
up.
peaked when SoundCloud peaked. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, he is the bona fide SoundCloud rapper.
Well, no, singer. He's a bona fide R&B artist. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you actually go to SoundCloud for like R&B.
Yeah, that's what he's there for.
Yeah, but
And then you play Party Next Door, but Party Next Door did better. Like, he can still go do some things from time to time.
Party Next Door didn't come from SoundCloud.
No, I know, but he played right next to him on my playlist.
Oh, you're right. They did.
Yeah, it's just you can't have one without the other.
You know, you're a Persian carpet. What?
Persian rugs.
Persian rugs.
Oh man,
Amazing.
That's butter.
Amazing. Yeah, it was like Skip.
Honest.
Skip. Yeah.
It's just like you heard
Oh,
it
you
before.
didn't listen to any of the songs in full. You just listened to maybe like a minute and then like, okay, I'm tired.
No, I
Let
listened
me
to them, but after I was done with them, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you had to
Yeah.
replay to like,
Like a replay is like,
let me brush
skip,
up on
skip,
it.
skip. Actually,
Like-
no, I'm sorry. There was one Timeless interlude.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah.
I actually did like that.
I give you that one.
That was a good interlude.
I give you that one, but it's interlude. That's
Yes.
the only reason I don't want to count it.
You know, as I was listening to the project, I was maybe the reason I think it's like a SoundCloud type of vibe is because maybe his voice. It's kind of like it's kind of high, but like raspy a little bit. And it just it sounds like weird to me on beats, like and he's not really like singing.
He's just more like
He's kind of like rapping, singing, and his voice like maybe if he sang all the way or rapped all the way,
honestly.
I would like it more.
I'm gonna be real. My honest opinion on this is, he was gone for so long that I thought his singing would be better. I understand he says he has the pen, but I really expected his voice to have changed.
Nah, he was raised in the family. Don't do that, fam.
Okay, eh?
Okay, come on.
How's he putting food on the table?
He was oppressed. Don't do that.
Okay.
You want to attack the press man?
You depressed? Understand? Food needs to be on the table.
Yeah, he's oppressed. Don't
He
do
comes
that.
out, drops another album. This is supposed to get them money.
Yeah, no.
He's supposed to be able to tour off this.
Man, come on. You know this album was unoriginal when the album cover reminds you of the first project that you dropped.
Yeah. Did you see that tweet?
Yeah.
They said he went missing for 5 years only to look the other way. It's so funny. Oh my days.
Oh man.
Whoever made that post, comedy gold.
Comedy gold.
Comedy gold.
You guys.
Twitter is amazing, man. Honestly.
Who else came out? Metro Boomin and
21 Savage.
21 Savage. That was a great album. I love that
Savage, too.
album a lot.
Honestly, yeah.
You see, this is where I'm gonna be different.
Oh,
Yes. Let's go.
I'm not really 21 Savage. Yeah, I was listening to it, and I was like, it just says 21 all the time. 21.
It's a knife.
Wait. It's not even that. He doesn't just say his name. He says whatever the title of the song is repeatedly.
And,
Yeah, he does that.
and it works. It's amazing.
Hey, look, I will say this.
I believe
Sliding, that's where I got tired of it.
No, I didn't tired of it at all.
Running was nice because Boomin did what he had to do
Yeah,
there.
the production was amazing.
Honestly. And then like with this one song, what was it? I gotta find it because it had like somebody else said this, but it had a haunting theme, sort of like 2018's Halloween. I'm gonna find what that is while y'all talk.
Why you didn't like the project?
It's not even another project. It's probably good for someone who likes 21 Savage. I'm just not sold on him. I don't know.
Not sold?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Yeah, I'm just not a fan, to be honest.
He's guys. He's British.
Oh, he's not UK.
It's for the
Claiming us.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember when that came out.
Claiming us.
Yeah, that's messed up, man.
When he got caught, he was trying to claim us.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true.
When he got caught, was he even trying to?
He did. He fully said I was a British person. He came out.
Yeah, exactly.
Fully just switched.
That's when he started talking about he's British when the heat was on him. But other than that, no one knew until all of that came out.
Damn.
What about Morgan Freeman on the album?
Yes.
I love Morgan Freeman on the album.
Look,
I feel like that's cheating. I feel like if you get Morgan Freeman on anything and just make him talk.
the fact you got Morgan Freeman, that's the point right there. And then Morgan Freeman did work. Because, like, what was it? The Snitches and Rats? That interlude? I was like, my man just said a commandment. My man just spoke the gospel to y'all. The hood gospel.
Quick question. You guys can see Kuma?
Oh, can you see me over there?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So
I liked it. I thought it was a good project. I gotta listen to it again one more time.
I can say I listened to like almost every track twice. That's normally how I try to listen to something. Many Men, I was expecting the 50 reference. It came out solid. I was happy with that.
I don't think anyone should do Many Men after Pop Smoke
No,
did it.
honestly, when I saw the title, I was like,
I feel like
but it was good though.
But no, you can't do it though.
No, I agree, but it was good. So I had to talk about it. I was like, hey, I really, you know what? If we're gonna speak about this, I'm gonna speak about this. Did you hear about what happened to 6ix9ine? Just off topic.
The fact that he got sick and went to the hospital.
Yeah, I was just like, man, why? Why are you doing this with hydroxycut? But
on diet pills too.
Exactly.
He was getting addicted to diet pills.
Yo, I'm sorry. That level of stupidity just caught me off guard. I was like,
hey, man,
it's hydroxycut with caffeine. Why? Why?
I don't know.
Someone told him he was fat, innit?
Yeah,
Someone told
It had
him.
to be.
It had to. Well, he gained some weight. That cheese tastes good.
Clearly.
That cheese tastes good. Like, ooh, man.
But why is he selling though? That's what I don't
That's
get.
what I was about to ask. What is the fascination with 6ix9ine in the USA? I don't get it. I don't get it. Honestly.
To be honest with you, I don't think the fascination comes from like the
Music?
No, I don't think the fascination comes from the people, but I think it comes from like the celebrities, the other hip hop people. I think they have like an infatuation because of all the like what they consider the rules of the street and street codes and how he's breaking them. And these artists are really upset with that because they come from that environment and they talk about it and they refer and they blah blah blah. And I think that's what he did like take over. Like the kids were like playing, like listening to his songs and doing his dance and whatever. But I think what really like put the spotlight on him and made it seem like we're like so obsessive because like other people keep just constantly talking about him. Like there's one artist I think he signed to YG, and he got a tattoo like showing how much he hates 6ix9ine. Of like a tattoo that says 6ix9ine, but with an X over it. And but like, why would you get a tattoo of somebody that you don't like? You're putting their
Hate and love, man. That's a thin line.
Yeah, you're putting you literally tattooed 6ix9ine on you and put an X over it. But why? Why didn't he even put his letters on you?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
weird.
crazy.
Like
I agree though.
the whole 6ix9ine would easily go away if they just
Stop talking about it.
stop talking about it. Like you guys have all you guys have an issue with him, but you keep
giving him clout.
You keep giving him clout. But
just ignore him.
Yeah, but I guess at the same time, he's also going out of his way to antagonize them.
Facts.
Yeah, he's a troll. He's a real life troll.
Yeah.
I think he went to like Nipsey Hussle's memorial, and he posed in front of it, and that upset a lot of people, especially because Nipsey was like had a very strong opinion on Tekashi, saying he's not really with that and such. It was very against it. So for him to do that, a lot of people from the area, especially how like that, the whole Nipsey thing like took over. Like
it took over. It took over albums.
Yeah,
There's reference Big Sean too. Yeah,
I think that's the obsession.
Because I remember he got big off of a fight in the old school.
Because it can't be the music, because I think the music is hot trash.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
100%. The beats are amazing. Like every time the beats and the features, he has a song with Tory Lanez that I think is fire, and that's because Tory Lanez's hook is beautiful. I literally skipped Tekashi's whole verse and go to Tory Lanez's hook, and the song is only like 2 minutes long.
Okay, no, I remember.
But the thing is now we can't even play that song either, because I think we're cancelling Tory Lanez.
No, I'm not canceling Tory Lanez. I'm not canceling. I'm not canceling Tory Lanez. I'm not canceling Tory Lanez until there's actually proof by court that he did this.
Wait, did he
cancelled? What proof do you need?
He's not canceled.
Tory Lanez shot me.
What?
Did she say it?
That don't mean anything.
He shot me. With both my feet.
So people don't lie? People don't lie?
What happened to innocent till proven guilty?
Yeah, but she showed pictures of the wounds and that on her feet, didn't she?
Well, no. See, I believe Meg got shot.
Yes.
I just want to know who's holding the gun.
Yes, that's the question. We believe that she got injured. We believe that she got injured. That's not
That's not what we're debating here. That's not the.
That's not who did it.
Exactly.
And he didn't even said himself. How do you know who shot you if you got shot from the back?
I would say that if I was putting out an album and I didn't want people to think I shot a woman.
You would say that?
No.
Yeah.
Listen, I agree wholeheartedly with you. Wholeheartedly. I'm waiting for this man to drop an actual statement. Till then.
What? You're never going to get the truth.
Exactly.
It's no truth. I'll
tell you one thing though. In the UK, in London especially, if I was DJing in a club and I dropped a Tory Lanez track, I think someone will pour water or alcohol on my laptop.
Okay, no, that's too serious.
They don't like cancelled in London. 100%. He's cancelled in London.
And I can believe that.
100%.
Well, he getting blackballed for more than just Spotify then.
Yeah.
What? Spotify blackballed him?
Yeah, I think like there's like a lot of streaming services are not like when new music comes out, the section, like they're not putting his album there. They're not really like putting it usually. Yeah, because he's a big artist, so it usually will go like new music section and go here and there. But it's like all the streaming platforms are almost going out of their way to like bury his album.
There's like Tory Lanez. Who?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll talk to management real quick. That's what's happening.
But he just got 12 million views on the new video.
And that's why I love it even more. Because he's being suppressed.
Spitting in the face.
He's being suppressed. And he's still rocking out here. The Most High. Ooh. The Most High. Came out of jail and did a DD walk.
Tory Lanez fanboy, yeah? Okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
He's not a Tory Lanez fanboy. He's a fanboy of the drama.
Yeah.
Whoever's causing drama, he's on their side.
Ooh, man, for sure.
But you know what? That song, he just sounds like Meek Mill. That song should have been given to me.
You're right. He does. He has it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering.
Let's give an example. Like when I put that video on, I wasn't watching it straight away. I was looking at something else, and then I'm thinking that's Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I reckon easy that song could have been given to Meek Mill.
Yes. A big criticism is that he does sound like a lot of artists. Like he does copy a lot of artists. Like
that was a big thing. I think a lot of people are hating on him for that one. He's like, it was him talking with Drake, and then it was just him sounding like every other person at that time.
Yeah, like he was uncreative.
Hey man, he got enough drama to.
I can't lie though, he's got hits though. I can't lie.
No, he got hits. Like,
but it's just one of them ones at the moment in London. When the clubs do it, we can't play.
You can't play him. I'm really curious. Well, the music video for the Most High, I thought it was a good music video though. Like you could tell he was limited, but it was a good music video. It was very creative.
Because he had fun, definitely.
Yeah, he had fun. I just wonder what everything's gonna happen when he like actually goes to court, because he's only been charged for like possession. He hasn't been charged for like
actual assault.
He hasn't been charged for assault. So I don't know. Just a lot of things seem like iffy. Like
a lot of things up in the air on that.
Yeah, because even if like
I don't know, is in somebody's hands right now.
To be honest, I don't really trust neither side of the story. That I don't really trust. If I'm like not being serious and not trying to like make jokes for the sake. I don't trust neither of the story, because like if she got assaulted by a gun and people are saying it was Tory online, the cops are not dumb. They do they watch and interview, and the fact that his charges haven't been brought up to assault is a little strange. Doesn't mean when he does go to court, doesn't mean it can't go up to assault. But it's just strange that, and his bail was only like. It wasn't that match at all. He got out the same night. Yeah. So, and even when she got arrested, like the cops didn't know that. She said that she lied. Yeah. But I don't know. Just
like it would have been like if it was just them back there, it would have been an A/B open shut case on who shot her. Realistically speaking.
Yeah.
So it's like there's definitely information here, and I think I said it last time. Just till we get the truth, we're just gonna run with whatever we get. The story's gonna be made and fabricated however it's gonna be.
The men are letting me down. Yo,
hold on. Don't put me in the same bucket as Tory Lanez.
I'm sorry.
The men are letting me down.
Protect black women.
Yo, listen. My melanated queens are always melanated queens.
We gotta protect black queens at all costs.
Love it. But
for me personally, I'm with you in the sense of until everything comes out, then we deal with it then. But until then, for me, in a club, I can't draw for his records. I can't.
No.
So, because if I'm in a club, I just want to be unproblematic as possible. I don't want any problems at all. As soon as someone comes up to me and says, can you play some Tory Lanez? I'm like, nah. We're not playing that tonight.
No, I'm just going to look at you. My eyes are going to say no for you.
I think it's the same way here, too.
Memorize his whole face, be like, yeah.
I think it's the same way here, too.
Oh, maybe.
How long you been DJing for?
Kelly. Oh, you first.
Oh, me? Since 2005.
2005. Oh, wow.
Dang.
Yeah, 15 years now, man.
Oh, you went through all that. You've been through eras.
Yeah.
The back end of the vinyl, CDs, now Serato, USBs. I'm not really a USB fan though.
No? Do you used to carry the vinyl in on racks?
I didn't really do the vinyl thing. I mean, I can play vinyl, but I never really collected vinyl like that. But it was more the CDs. You got like stacks and stacks of CD cases, and I'd go to the clubs with those 2, 3, 4 of them per gig. Like,
oh Jesus!
Yeah, it was crazy, man. And now it's easy. You just put everything's on your
computer,
MacBook.
Right?
You go there, you plug in, and you're good to go. Yeah.
Oh, but you say you don't like USB?
Yeah, nah, because the way how I play, I use loads of cue points and stuff, and I got loops and things and all of that. So with the USBs, you can't really save them unless you're using something like Record Box. And I don't use Record Box, so and I've been using Serato for nearly 12 years. So for me to now change over to a different platform, it's just I'm stuck in my ways basically.
Understood.
I know it's one of your parties.
Hey, listen.
I'll fly out, man.
When all of this is done, and we've sort of got to some sort of normality again.
Yeah.
Like I've been trying to get a hold of a couple of venues to lock down some dates, but obviously everything's so up in the air, you can't really plan anything. So I'm just keeping an open mind, trying to see what kind of venues I can use, and then man, when everything's ready, we hit you up. You can come down, man.
Oh yeah, have you been doing the the online DJ, the Instagram, like people on their stories?
Yeah, I mean, I was doing the live streams on Insta, and then it was just getting a bit crazy because you play music and then all of a sudden they'll just cut you off. And they were kind of a lot of DJs off. A lot of DJs were getting cut. So I just decided to go into Mixcloud. I used Twitch as well. Yeah. And I started doing it that way because you weren't really getting locked off over there, and you're able to actually produce a better stream. Because with Instagram, it's literally you just put your phone there. You can't really put like any kind of like fancy things or whatever. With Twitch and Mixcloud, YouTube, there's much. I think there's a bigger reach because you can literally hit up anyone. Yeah. And the music plays, and there's no real problems. That you don't really get cut off. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've been doing the live streams. I've done like since March. I've done like 25, 26 live streams. Yeah. There was one point I was doing 5 live streams a week.
Oh Jesus! How long?
They could be like an hour. It just depended on how I was doing it. What I was doing was I was just choosing particular artists and it's just literally mixing all of their songs. So one day it'll be 100% 50 Cent. Another day it'll be 100% Neo, 100%. What was it I do? 100% Rihanna, 100% Beyonce.
You guys heard when 50 Cent said he regrets ever doing G Unit?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Also, just forget about it.
Yeah, he's like he's just like
yeah, forget about that one.
Yeah, he was like, I was like, damn. You guys agree with that?
No, it's there, man. It happened.
Nah,
it's part of my history.
Yeah,
you have to own it. Yeah, it was a part of it was a part of time that you decided you wanted to do it. So you can't really. It's a bit hard to just like look back and think, George, you know what? I wish I never did that. Because at the time you thought it was good to do.
Yeah.
Oh man, this reminds me of that Mia Khalifa scandal.
Is music the what?
They caught on. I said it low enough just to see.
The Mia Khalifa scam?
Oh, scandal.
Oh, scandal with what? That she like Pornhub wasn't paying her?
Oh no, she wanted to get all of her stuff off the internet.
Oh no, that's impossible. She's bugging.
But it was a big thing, man. It was funny.
She's got a dream though. That's a big dream.
Yeah, it is. And then she quit her job and now she's doing OnlyFans. Tears.
She knows people can take OnlyFans from content, right? You could just screen record.
I don't have anything to say.
Yeah.
I just don't. There's no words.
On Pornhub, there's like a bunch of OnlyFans content.
For research purposes, anybody who wishes to send me the content, hey, go right ahead.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
You heard about the OnlyFans hack they had a long time ago?
Happened,
like all like man people's accounts just got hacked, and all their content was just free on the internet.
I was just like,
you know what? I'm in a football group chat, and this guy was like, "Yeah, I've got all the details of all these OnlyFans details, all this."
Oh, really?
Right. When he put the link in the chat, yeah,
It was like terabytes, right?
he's like 1 terabyte. I was like, "Whoa!" The thing is, you click it, yeah, and it takes you to the site.
How's the content though?
Yeah, it's all right.
I wasn't browsing for too long because I wasn't browsing for too long. But you go in and it's literally like you have all the women on there, and then you go into you press you click it, and then it goes to all the different kinds of content that they have. Literally everything.
wow, they made like a whole website off that. Wow.
It's a website.
No, I'm just saying though, like he got the link and it's just like, what you want, man?
And it'll be in alphabetical order.
Categories for you, just like what you like today.
That was crazy. I'm like, Jesus.
That's crazy.
What would be funny is guys will still be paying for the OnlyFans.
Come on, let's not laugh at reality.
Yeah.
Let's not laugh.
I support.
We discussed OnlyFans on our pod, and I actually don't understand.
Oh,
really?
Wait.
I don't understand men.
I'm a simp, so I pay. I'm a simp. I have admitted I'm a simp with a capital S.
So you're paying for feet pics and
Yeah, man. You know what it is? Eventually, is I get tired. I'm like, this isn't really going anywhere. This is an illusion. So I would take off my debit card and my credit card, and then I won't use the account. Then like 2 months, 3 months later, I'll be kind of lonely, and then I find a new porn star. And then I like follow her on Instagram, but not on my account though. The podcast will follow her.
oh my day.
And then,
my face is on there.
And then I'm like, I wonder if she has an OnlyFans account. And then she has an OnlyFans account. Then I feel special because she's talking to me.
Wow.
And then I come to the realization that this is foolish. Her content is already on the internet for free. Why am I doing this? And I would just take off my card, and it will repeat.
But he'll know her whole name, background story, where she grew up.
There's one girl I'm talking to right now. I'm not already talking to, but one porn star.
I don't know whether to stop this or let it go. This is just.
There's one porn star.
When you say talking, what is it? Is it messages? Are you still on the phone?
No. This is one porn star.
What email?
She got a dog, but she lives with. He
gets it, right? He's talking about a porn star, right? And he's saying, "Oh, but the dog."
Why'd you know about the dog more than the actual person?
The dog got Instagram too.
Who's the porn star?
Damn, I'll pull up right now. Give me a second.
We're gonna promote it on the podcast.
Big time.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, I don't want to promote it. I don't want to.
Message us.
Because I'm actually talking to somebody, and I don't feel them like, oh, listen to the podcast. I heard all that stuff you're talking about that porn star. Interesting, very interesting.
Yo, you know what I wanted to say to you is like, I see where your heart's at, right? But this is why you just download Tinder, uninstall Tinder. It's free.
I messed up because I was on my Instagram. I gotta go to the podcast.
Oh no.
Hey, yo, Kuma, you know all the porn stars I follow there?
How many porn stars have you got followed on that page?
Sometimes I unfollow them because it gets repetitive, but like it's been
because the feed gets cluttered. That's why.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest with you. I know that's not their personal account. I wish they were a little bit more active, like. You know, like
he unfollows for a lack of content.
Yeah, it's very depressing.
That's what he's really saying. I can't believe this man.
There you go.
I can't believe this man.
Scarlett.
Oh,
yeah, she's new. I sent you the link, bro. I sent you the link. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Don't worry about this, fam. I got you.
Oh yeah. Oh my.
I want to see what you're working with.
I'm sending it to your podcast.
See.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I got you.
This has become.
Don't judge me. Well, too late, but
Oh, she's
Okay, here we
not
go.
bad.
okay. See, I got taste, Kuma.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, like,
You got the hat pops going.
Yeah.
you know, like she's brand new, so she got that hunger.
I can do it.
She got that.
You got the hunger.
You know, she's
hungry.
yeah. She's like, yeah. She's, you know what I like about her OnlyFans?
Okay.
Like when other girls do OnlyFans, their videos be like 1 minute. And I'm like, they lift up their shirt. I'm like, what is this? Her videos be like an hour, or like 30 minutes, or like 10 minutes, and it's actually stuff actually happening. And she has other people in there.
Whole hour.
Yeah, one time like, I was dragging it with the hour, but like 30 minutes, it'd be like, oh wow, this is actually like
That's a whole scene right
this
there.
is actually content.
But the thing is, what will happen is when she blows up, you're gonna start seeing that her videos are literally 60 seconds, 90 seconds.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Because she will know that obviously she's popping now, so she doesn't need to put too much out there, and she knows that people will still lock in.
Yeah. And the people who've been there for the 30-minute videos, they're gonna be like, "Oh, she's gonna drop another one."
I hope I don't get in trouble for this conversation.
I will see. Come on, man! You only live once. Enjoy yourself.
No, I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble.
Hey.
You guys heard about this is a crazy segue from porn to Disney, but
Whoa, hold on, no. That's hard. That's jarring.
That's too far.
That's hard.
no, it's not because Disney owns a couple of porn companies.
Why you see? You're going into the wallet of Mickey now.
No, yo, people think Mickey is nice and clean
Mickey
and
evil.
wholesome.
What you mean?
Mickey is evil of taking advantage of people. He's a pimp. I'm a simp. He's a pimp.
Exactly. Y'all can't live without each other.
They see a simp pimp.
Yeah.
See, it's a good segue.
Okay, we're doing
Never.
this.
How old is Mickey? Isn't he like a granddad now?
Yeah, he's like 90. Oh,
man.
You know what's funny? Disney, Disney owns the rights to like the Mickey character,
Yeah.
and they own it since since the inception. Like what?
Yeah.
Like the early 1920, something like that. But they owned it so long that eventually it will go into like the public domain. So that means anyone can use the character, and Disney can't do anything because they won't own the rights no more. So
yeah, it's like 7 years after.
Okay.
So which is interesting
right
to
about
just
that.
like have like the mascot just of Disney.
What do you think they're gonna do about that though?
I don't know. I think they're probably gonna start segueing into like using Mickey less and less.
I think they've already he's a symbol more so than he's the actual character now.
I haven't even I think they've done less like Mickey cartoons.
Yeah. Other than I think they have a kids show that keeps running.
Is it brand new or old?
Old.
Yeah, but I don't count then. I feel like they're gonna slowly but then they have Disney World, Disneyland.
Yeah. So it's they already have the foundation. He's a symbol.
Yeah, it's too. I don't know.
Now, I think what is it Fantasia?
Yeah,
it used to be a big Mickey thing. Now it's just Fantasia. That's all it is. So
Yeah.
I think they're prepared for it. But I will love to see Mickey doing more stupid things on the internet. I'm ready for Mickey to be a meme more so than he already is.
Yeah.
It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming.
South Park Mickey was the real Mickey, just so you know.
Yeah. Apparently, there's rumors that Disney's gonna make a sequel to the live action.
Oh, for the Lion King?
And apparently it's gonna have backstory from Mufasa.
Boy.
You see how we all felt that way?
Someone quite famous.
What?
The director who they rumored to do.
I think he directed Moonlight.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's really good. That was really good.
Okay. Okay.
Wow,
Just hope.
Disney they know how to milk something.
This is Disney.
They've been milking Lion King since.
Forever.
Legitimately.
Forever. Doing that. Yeah.
Got the Broadway forever.
You know what's funny? The Lion King 2. I kind of like the Lion King 2, the animated one.
Okay.
One that's about that. You guys ever seen it?
I haven't seen
Lion King 2. No.
No, I guess it's about this is after Simba takes in charge of everything, and he has a daughter, And then I guess like where the hyenas are, there's like the lions that were like pro Scar, they're kind of like banished over there. And then one of the cubs is being groomed to take down Simba. But then but Simba's daughter and the cub, they kind of meet when they were young, and they kind of have like a little thing. And then Simba's like, no, you can't do that. You can never go over there. And then the bird thing was like, yo, man, fam, chill. You did the same thing when you was young. Don't be a hypocrite out here. And then a couple of years later, they grow up.
A little extra fur, sharp claws.
They grew up, and then like they meet each other, and then like it's like a love, but I keep it a secret. Nobody can know about it, and then like it becomes a big thing.
I think I have seen it.
Yeah,
I think I have seen it. I think I have seen it.
And he like he has like a darker shade of coat, like similar to Scar, and And I remember the last scene of the movie. It was
what's his name?
Because I forgot something happened, and then like all the lions that was on Simba's side and the lions that were on Scar's side, they all meet up. It's like rah, 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 rah. And then the cub that was supposed to replace Simba comes like, no, stop! We have to stop doing this. And then Simba's daughter comes out, no, we can't do this no more. I
definitely remember that movie now.
I think I've seen it. And Simba's Pride, yeah. Simba's Pride.
There we go. You said Lion King too.
I've seen it.
That's why.
That's Pride.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's how I remember it. He sounds like,
I think the biggest milk Disney ever did with the Lion King is when they did Lion King 1.5. Which was the Lion King, but from the point of view of Timon and Pumbaa.
100%. That's milking it for no reason. There was already a part of it.
It was a cash cow, so they just wanted to milk it until it was dry. You know.
What about the Beyonce remake or the
album?
Yeah, no, she did a whole live action Beyonce.
Yeah, the live action one.
The music or the actual movie?
Both.
I never actually watched. I never watched a live action movie.
Yeah, I never watched it either. I mean, I listened to the soundtrack.
Was it like Brown Girl? Was that song that everyone
Brown Skin Girl?
Yeah, Brown Skin Girls?
Yeah.
I was watching a YouTube video about like the live action movie, and somebody said this is just a shot for shot.
That's the names.
This is just shot for shot of the Lion King, but just fake looking lions.
Yeah, they do look a bit different.
So this is just an anime. This is just like a 4K version of the Lion King.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I haven't watched it. I don't think I'm going to be like, okay, let me go and watch it. It's not calling me, you know.
It's not. But they're gonna make money out of it.
Yeah, that's it. That is it, man.
For days.
I think what's the last thing on the list?
I want to ask one thing. How is it being in America right now? What is it like? Because obviously it's just weird that Donald Trump is in charge. Like I'm amazed. How did you get there?
It's not how.
I was actually having.
Go on.
Sorry, I'm gonna give it to you. Because I think when people ask that question, I think a lot we forget to say is for the history of politics, or like the last, let's say 50 years, right?
Yeah.
Politicians have only ever talked to people on like the coast, right? They like, but all the poor white people in Central America, of the Central United States.
Yeah.
Because when people think of United States or America, they think of New York, Chicago,
the big cities,
California. But there's just like there's just land.
So much more.
Like I think if you just take those. And like it's like a drop. It's maybe like not even 10% of the whole country itself. So there's plenty of like rednecks down south, Central America, just all these people, just crooks and crannies. And slowly as history, as things have gone by, they're like, this for black people, or this for this groups, or gays for this and that. And people forget that America, even though I guess they listen to our music and take our culture and this black culture, they forget that black people are still like a minority. We're like 10%,
14
like 14%
of the entire population.
of the entire population, and like white people like what, like more than 50.
Yeah,
like
I don't remember white
it's
people
more than
population. That's my bias.
So now you have a guy that comes out and goes like, you know what, man? It's like, man, F all these politician stuff, F all of that. This is how we do it. I speak my mind, this and that. Something that these poor white people in lower certain areas of the country
could resonate with,
or certain people, a demographic that have never been really tapped into, can go like, yeah, that's my guy right there. That's my guy right there.
On top of the fact, just to add on to your point, on top of the fact that he's running against Hillary, which was more politician politics.
Yeah, the very definition of
1,000,000%.
Politics. She would say something, do something else,
the hot sauce scene,
and then pretend she did what she said she did. She's like, if I would never make her my business partner, because the company will succeed, but she will stab me in the back.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, 100%.
It just needs to be done.
Yeah.
That's how she'll look at it. It just needs to be done. But ultimately, Trump was against the grain in the time where a lot of people were getting tired of what we had outside of Obama.
Yes, that's also true.
Yeah. But that was the thing. It was unrest. And then, as Bodega said right here, he tapped into that part of America that just wanted for people to hear their voice. And he spoke directly to them, to the point where he said, I don't care about you and you. When you see my numbers, you'll come around. And kept doing that.
He totally, like, everything he said was against the black demographic, the Hispanic demographic.
Because he was saying how he wanted to build the wall, and and Mexico would pay for it. Like, you know.
And then get these illegal immigrants.
What's funny is there's a lot of blacks and there's a lot of Hispanics that did vote for Trump that don't talk, that don't say it. So we're gonna realize it. And the real reason that a lot of those people voted for Trump is because like
60.4. Dang,
jeez,
is simply because taxes. Like Trump is pro corporation. So like corporations don't like to be taxed. So Trump,
well, that's what it came out. Didn't it? It came out that he'd only paid like $750 of tax.
Yes.
But he's still dodging that.
Yeah, he's dodging it.
He's still dodging it. IRS is like, you should.
Crazy.
Yeah, so it's. And I think.
Go on.
No, you go ahead.
Go on.
No, so I'm saying it's crazy that he's caught corona.
Oh yeah. But then wait, it came out that he was lying too. Like some people were saying that he was.
No, I thought it was confirmed because New York Times reported it. He texted it.
But then another group of people were like, no, I forgot who it was because I heard it on the radio too.
Copied exactly the formula that Boris Johnson done. Boris Johnson said he's got coronavirus. Then he went to hospital, and then he basically was using the state hospitals to get treatment. So that obviously when he got better, he'd then come out and say, oh, the National Health Service, they looked after me so great, blah, blah, blah. It was basically, I think it was basically an agenda. I don't think he ever had coronavirus, to be honest.
That's your Prime Minister, correct?
Yeah, Prime Minister Boris Johnson.
I was following that. Like they said that he got bad. They had to put him in ICU.
Care.
I believe he had it.
You think he had it?
Yeah.
I don't think he had it.
But he's just an ultimate prick.
Oh wow!
Like,
is he like?
Oh yeah.
Like is he like?
He's like Trump. He's like Trump.
He's a Trump.
He's a UK version of Trump.
Oh wow!
Wow. Yeah. He's
like, we don't even know how many kids he has.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
At least he has better hair.
Well, he brushes it when he knows Globely's gonna watch. Otherwise he doesn't brush his hair.
No, I think that I reckon it was a bit of a ploy because if he goes and says, I caught coronavirus, and then he goes to the National Health Service hospitals when he definitely has a private private healthcare. He definitely has private healthcare.
That's true.
100% he does. So if he caught coronavirus and he wanted to get better, he would go and use the private health system.
That public hospital has the best respiratory department, and it's right next to where he lives.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I just think it was a bit of a conspiracy there. That's what I think anyway.
Talking about conspiracies, like it came out that he pays that Trump, his taxes came out, and they're saying that the reason that he said that he has why they released the news that he has COVID was to cover up the fact of his taxes.
And that's why I'm like, this PR stuff.
And he actually has done that before. I think his niece released a book and talking about Trump. And I think when he was in office, well, he is still in office, but his daughter is using her personal email to do like White House business. And that's obviously you can't do that. This is like government stuff. You can't just use your personal email. It could be hacked or something like that. And he knew that the news was going to come out. So to get ahead of it, he decided to like say something about a country. I forgot what country it was.
China.
No, it maybe China. I think it was China. I remember like he came out and then he said, "I'm going to say this. This will become news. So when it comes out that my daughter was doing this, it will cover it up."
Yeah, no one will really care about that.
We did that over here. Like when it was the Black Lives Matter marches, we have a child that went missing years ago, Madeleine McCann. She's like the famous child that went missing. That was the press story the next day. Yeah. Even though she's been missing for what, 20 years?
She's been missing for I think 13 years. Yeah, like the government have been they pumped I think £13 million into the search to find her. But it's 13 years. I'm not being funny, but she's dead.
Yeah.
not
she's gone. She's living a completely different life. Those are the only options.
Oh, not in the country.
Yeah. 13 million pounds on one person to find one person.
And it's taxpayers' money.
Yeah, like other people don't go missing.
Why they keep looking for her? Who is?
Exactly.
It's just a random person. She's not like somebody's a politician's daughter or.
Oh, and she didn't even get kidnapped in this country.
Yeah, she got kidnapped in Portugal.
Oh, Portugal. What does it do with you guys?
So imagine that Black Lives Matter marches all across the world. There's marches in the UK,
and then people are coming out saying, we don't understand why people are going to do protesting when there's a virus going on. And it's like, okay, cool, there's a virus going on, but we are trying to like protest about 400 and 500 years of oppression. Like, do you know what I mean? We're going to protest. It doesn't matter.
People just don't get it. And ever since the George Floyd thing happened, it's like there's more incidents. Almost increased ever since then. That keep happening.
I had to stop looking at my Instagram for a good like 2 weeks because everything I saw.
I remember the other day I was watching a movie on Fruitvale Station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I was watching it. I'd never seen it before. I just randomly picked it. So we was like watching. I was watching it with somebody, and we was like, "Yo, when this plot is gonna kick in?" Because it was just we're following him around like his day. He's like a kid. He's like this kid, got into a couple of fights. Sells weed. Got kicked off. Hood type of stuff. Trying to get his life back together. We spent like a good 40 minutes on this. Yeah. I'm like, all right. And then the last 20 minutes, he goes like he celebrates like the New Year's with his girlfriend. And then like they're like in a train station and they get into a fight with another gang. And then like the police they stop the train. The police comes and just drags them all out. And like the guys are talking back, but also like the police are being like rough for no reason. Like you didn't see them fight, you can't arrest them. So they're like, "Yo, you didn't arrest us. What are you doing?" And then the police are like, "Man, aggressive, just shoving them down, push. No, sit." We said, "Sit down. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?" It got into like a big fight, and then I think Michael B. Jordan's character, I forgot, he said something, and then he got up, and then one of the police they came behind him, and like put him down, and then like one of the cops, the one that was being the most aggressive, like put his knee like right on his head, and like was on top of his knee, and then another cop came behind him. Like, and he was already on the ground. Like, I'm not sure if he was handcuffed, but he's on the ground with somebody's. Like, you don't need to get on. Somebody got on top of him, no police officer, right? Yeah. I took his gun out and shot him in the back when he was on the ground, and the police officer said, he thought it was his taser. But like the bullet went through his back and came out. And when they was taking it out in the movie, they take it out from his chest. Okay. So that it pretty much went right through. Pretty much almost went right.
But isn't it based on a true story?
Yes, it is. It's based on a true story.
And that's what's so scary about it.
Yeah. So it was, and like it was like wow. It's like, and this movie is from like the event I think is like happened in 2009. It's like wow. It's just
keeps on happening.
They killed the mood that day.
Oh, I bet you.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
It's like, oh.
How does it feel? Like, because in this country, in the UK, the police don't carry guns.
I low key love that fact.
Yeah. Every time I talk about gun politics,
Gun policies.
Yeah, sorry. I always think about the fact that the UK don't carry guns, and I think America has a big obsession with guns, like an unhealthy obsession with guns.
A deep-rooted,
and
constitutional.
Some people say, we should have guns for this. I think, ironically, it probably does come from our beef that we had many centuries ago. Our beef that we squashed, but we're good now. So
we're good now.
We're good now.
It took a while. France gotta get involved. Like, yo, it's my homie. You my homie.
We needed a mediator. That's all it really was.
France 100% pick sides. I think because after like the Revolutionary War, they did the Second Amendment so that way, like, militia groups can have a way to like rebel back just in case the government decides to take power again. And then, then slavery, and then having Negroes there, want to put them in place, and then like, then people want to defend themselves, and then just the need of
it was the need of power.
Yeah, pretty much. Just that.
Wanting to be on top, basically. Yeah. Because it's weird for me because I don't know how. It's like I don't know how you guys can basically move around wherever you are, and in the back of your mind, you know that at any particular moment in time, this shit could go left at any time.
Every time you see a cop,
cop is just it's overt when you see a cop.
You just right. Sometimes I wonder to myself, like, has anyone ever just ran up to a cop and just
they do it, but you just never hear. You never hear about it. They'll never tell you guys.
And like we have like Times Square.
What just happened to us the other day?
Well,
the police. Sorry to interrupt you. The police officer just got shot the other day.
Oh yeah.
No, not get shot. I mean, like, has anyone just ever ran up to a cop and just like took his gun? Like, I wonder that because
I've only heard stories about that back when I was in high school.
I reckon if it's happened, they definitely will not report it.
Yeah, definitely. Because the cop looks horrible.
Because I think I'm just looking. Sometimes I just thought that I'm looking at the cop. I'm thinking to myself, it's like you're distracted. It's not hard. It's not like it's locked down. It's just a simple little lock. Just not even lock. Just a little button thing. Just a little snap thing. Just like I could easily just lift it up and just run with it. If I'm fast enough.
Yeah, because we have police batons, and they definitely steal those.
Yeah. So I was just wondering that. But a lot of people say, like, like, I'm not really anti-gun, but I think since the best way to deal with all the gun problem is just to remove it outright.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like. It's like with kids too. You see little kids arguing with something and then fighting with something. Even though, okay, I want you guys to have this, but like it's always an issue. You know what? Just let me take it away.
Exactly.
I think some people. There's a lot of people that are pro-gun, and I understand all the points they make.
All valid points, especially depending on where you live in. You can make these arguments.
Defense and everything like that is, but at the end of the day, it's just
you wouldn't have the fear of a gun if nobody had a gun. Yeah. Just being blunt. You just want to have it. You like to answer your question.
How we feel,
Yeah, it's like I think at the age of I'd say like 9 to 13, that's where you stop caring that anybody has a gun.
Yeah. Stop caring?
Like overtly, like actually being worried because you're like, oh, I just have to live. I still have to go to school.
I've been thinking about it more and more. Like I just walk out, especially like because we have Times Square, Penn Station, like these are like major like areas in New York, and like we see like military, right? Is it military? Military or like
they have
Navy.
A certain name. Yeah, but you'll see people fully geared up,
like armed police, basically.
With like full
assault rifles,
with like full assault rifles and like
just casually, like you going to work. You go into like your 5th floor office. Yeah, you passing somebody with an AR right next to you.
If you like so between like New Jersey and like New York, there's like a train right that runs between them, and like people, you see them right there
all the time. Because it's like there's a lot of people. If somebody's gonna have an attack, it's gonna be in a highly
it's because
populated
like
area.
the whole terrorist thing, but that was also very annoying because most attacks on terrorists in America is usually done by like in-house.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I always just wondered. If I ever speak to like Americans, I always try and find out how they feel about it, because it's something that we don't go through over here. Do you know what I mean? So it's just
100%.
it's weird to me how we can have a police force that don't have. Well, there are sections of the police force that have.
But at least they probably have better training than what we have over here to get a gun, which is.
It's usually in the financial districts they have guns.
Yeah. To protect all the buildings and stuff like that.
Outside of that, you will never see it.
Outside of that, you won't see like in your local city centre or maybe your shopping centre. You won't see
Then let me ask you
guns and that.
Let me ask you this question: have you ever seen like a normal civilian, and you look at their back and you notice that there's probably a gun on this person? Have you ever had that moment?
Yeah, I haven't.
I personally haven't. Yeah. What, you've seen someone and you think that they have a gun on them? Yeah. I actually haven't.
Okay, what about you, Bodega? Have you ever like seen somebody with a gun on them, or thought they had a gun on them?
One time I was being robbed, and then like they said they pulled a gun to my back.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I knew it was his fingers, and he just put a shirt on top of it, because when he pressed it, I felt like
you felt the little band and softness.
I felt like your fingers, the one's longer than the other one.
Oh,
so I'm like, doom, and then like, but a gun would just be flat.
Yeah.
But it wasn't flat. It was like, oh my guy, you just
gave away all that fake power you had just now.
Ironically, he tried to steal my book bag. I told him like, yo man, I only got homework in there. Can I have that back? Like,
you was young.
Yeah, I was in like high school. I think.
This is what I was going to say from 9 to 13. That you just experienced all of this.
Yeah, he stole. It's funny because he stole my I remember like, yo, give me your wallet. And he took my wallet and my phone. And then like as they were leaving, they came back from my book bag. I looked at him like, yo man, it's just homework. It's just homework. Like, come on, man.
You're never gonna use it.
Yeah, man. It's in there. Just homework.
But you don't better yourself?
Yeah.
No, leave me alone.
Yeah. I passed math that day though. I passed math, and my math test that came up, I passed. So I think I did the right choice.
Okay. Well,
I went to college, but I'm in college.
But and I'll definitely say like I've had a few encounters with like, hey, this person got a gun on him, and I'm like, all right. And after that, you just get desensitized. I think.
See, if that happens over here, everyone's running.
Yeah.
No. I'm so dude's on the train. You're on the train with the brother. You might even have a whole conversation. That's just what it is over here.
And it's so easy to get a gun. If you have
sorry.
It's so easy to get a gun too. Like certain places, it's like you could go to Walmart and just like.
It depends on what area you're in.
Cereal.
So you can just go into a shop and buy one. Not off the bat.
Not up here like in the north.
But like if you go a little south,
you can go into like a Walgreens and go like, okay, it's winter. Like, I gotta put some jackets. Oh, gotta get some food. Ooh,
you go to places where hunting is allowed and common.
This is a pretty gun right here. I think I'm gonna get this for Charlie's birthday.
He's turning 16. He needs to learn how to hunt a good buck. Yeah, and he's done there. Yeah, but like
that is crazy.
Something I always hear about is how big your rats are in New York.
Yeah, it's true.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's true. It's bad. It's
hold
bad.
on. Yeah, like, you see the size of your hand? Yeah, right there.
That's pretty much a rat.
Yeah, it really is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, like, and then the tail just running around the place, just doing things.
Like one of the most expensive places to live in New York is like the Upper West Side.
Yeah,
there's rats all over the Upper West Side. Casually, just rats everywhere in Upper West Side. It's not even like. It's not to say like, oh, this is like a poor area. This y'all explain. No. Even rats. Even the most expensive areas,
just rats.
Just rats.
Yeah. Like this is why if you want to go live in like the suburbs,
I got a funny story.
It makes sense.
I got a funny story that you probably forgot about. How we're so used to rats. One time we was in Central Park and we bought a whole slice of pizza. Me and Kuma and another friend, we were sitting down on just a rock, and we were eating the pizza. Right, a fourth friend comes over. Right,
yep.
He goes like, "Hey guys, there's 2 rats right there." And we look at him, go like, "So," and we continue to eat our pizza.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like what, like 2 meters away. It was
like that rat.
If I see a rat or a mouse, I'm running.
No, you don't understand. It's like you see the size of a squirrel.
Yeah.
Okay, after you start seeing rats the size of a squirrel, they're both the same category of pets.
But I think we gotta start wrapping it up.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up, but we're gonna record like a little, like a promo video, like like we usually do. So saying, hey, I'm Kuma, I'm Bodega and Kuma. You guys introduce yourselves.
My mom loves my intro. I see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's catchy. It's and then like we usually after that we'll say like one of the topics that we talked about.
Okay.
And then we just say bye or whatever. All right. All right. So we can do it right now. We can just turn to the camera.
All right, let's do it.
You guys are good. You guys,
wait. Am I? As long as we in here.
Let me see.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. All right, you right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got to turn right here like last time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So that way we all be. Okay, just give me a second. Yo, this is Bodega.
Kuma here.
And check out the latest episode of the Bodega Store Podcast, episode 74.
74, man. We've been in this for a minute now.
We're doing this, man. And we'd like to shout out our special guest this episode.
You already know.
It's your girl Sashh.
It's your boy Smoothie from the Last Orders podcast over in the UK.
Man, check them out, man. Check them out. Well, yeah. And
we're good.
We're good. All right, bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.